What's the motherfucking deal? Gonna allow a few of y'all to fall up in here. What's good? What's good? What's the deal? What's the deal? Hit that like button as you follow up in here. Let me know who you is and where you from. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get the little golden cam up in the shot. Yeah. And we water. What's going on, Jalen? Jalen? I hope I pronounced that right. Monroe says, well, heck, I'm first. What's on your mind? Columbus, Ohio. What it do? Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass studio. Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world. It's a whole lot we're gonna get up into. Hope y'all having a great day. It's a lovely afternoon. Well, it's a lovely evening here in Texas. 4:38, October 22nd. Y'all having a great day, man. Hit that like button as you follow in. Let me know who you is and where you from. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do so by sending me super chats on YouTube and stars on Facebook. You can also donate to the Cash App, which is floating at the bottom of the screen, and I'll receive 100% of the proceeds on Cash App. YouTube and Facebook, they're gonna take a big chunk of those stars and super chats. So if you will, go ahead and utilize that Cash App. But whichever way you decide to send your blessings, it's gonna be highly appreciated. You feel me? So yeah, just putting that out there. Hope y'all having a great day, man. Mm-hmm. Finna get up into a whole lot, man. Before I jumped on live, I saw something about the cartel send green light to shoot at police or those border patrol agents, rather. I thought that was quite interesting. It says, how do I send different stories that may be in my area or new ones? You can do so by the best way is probably on Instagram, sending it to me on Instagram or Facebook. And this also gonna be at Sheldon Vibes on either one. I just put that in the chat. Yo, that'll probably be the best way. And I'm trying to get better at checking my Instagram um messages because I'm not so active on Instagram. Like now, I need to be on Instagram live, letting them know that I'm live over here, so they can come over here. But I'm not so active on there. But I will be looking for messages on Instagram and Facebook because people do like to send me stories and stuff. Sometimes I'm able to get to it, sometimes I'm not, but it's all helpful. Whether I get to it or not, please do send me stories, please. Please do. Yeah, how y'all doing though, man? Um, see if I can find this cartel. Where is that at? Let's get up into that. All right, hopefully we get some audio.
Are headed for the U.S.-Mexico border.
Oh, what's up? Hold up. I gotta fix my why is my trying to figure out why my audio is not coming out of my headphones. Cause it's not supposed to be playing out like that.
Over fears they'll be.
Oh. This got it. Okay. Let's see what we got. My bad, y'all. It's a one man show right now. You feel me? We just getting started. We getting warmed up. So you know.
All right now, over 2,000 migrants are headed for the U.S.-Mexico border over fears they'll be denied entry under a second Trump presidency. And with those migrants making their way here, a new internal memo reportedly reveals Mexican cartels are giving members permission to, quote, shoot at U.S. Border Patrol agents. Irene Armendariz-Jackson is a small business owner who in El Paso, whose husband is a retired border agent. And Irene joins us now. Irene, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So it sounds like these migrants feel like their best chance of entering this country is under Kamala Harris, which is not what she's saying on the campaign trail. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I think they're wasting their time because I do believe that America has opened their eyes, especially the Latino community, the Hispanic community. We're tired of seeing these people come and abuse unfortunately, they're taking advantage of the situation, right, with the Biden-Harris administration. We're tired of spending money on them. Over $571 billion have been spent on these people. My parents immigrated to the United States legally. The Democrats keep talking about how our system is broken. Then answer me this question. How is it that
Off code V2 in the building? What's going down, man? One of the day one supporters, man. I ain't seen you in a minute. You feel me? Hope you doing good. Hope everything is great. You feel me? Yeah. Let's get back to it.
millions of people have
Appreciate you
followed
pulling
the
up.
process and now are legally here, including not only my parents, but my brother-in-law, who actually joined the military and received his citizenship when he was in Iran. So these people coming, I think they're just wasting their time because when Trump wins, they're going to be deported.
Do you think that this new news, Irene, about this group of 2,000 migrants that are trying to get here under Biden-Harris, do you think that it could impact how people vote?
Oh, absolutely. I think the Democrats have done a great job of campaigning for the Trump administration because, like I said, especially the Hispanics here on the border, many of them who are immigrants themselves, legal immigrants, are tired of seeing this all the time in the news. Not only do we see it in the news, but we see it at every corner where they're begging for money because they're not all of them leave El Paso. Now, I do want to say that we've been warning America for
Hold on now. I'm telling you. If you live in the city somewhere, maybe Dallas or some similar like LA, because I haven't been to LA in a minute, or maybe some places where these illegal immigrants could be a problem with. You've seen them out there on them street corners, not even on the street corners at the stoplights. They always have a scam like somebody's having a medical procedure or something. Maybe it's a child that's battling cancer or something, and they out here. Maybe they peddling flowers, or they got their kid with them or something like that. Like, yeah, they be out here in droves. You know what I'm saying? They may even have their kids with them. Seen it. I've seen it. You know. Oh.
For 5 years, letting them know that this was going to happen. Not only that they were going to go into the interior of the United States, but that we were going to see crimes being committed against Americans. And we've seen this recently, especially with the murders of at least 3 women.
Yeah, they certainly have, and their families will be forever impacted as a result of that.
Absolutely.
So there's this other issue, major issue here that I want to talk to you about. We're learning that the El Paso sector sent out a memo to its border agents, alerting them to the fact that cartel members have been given the green light to shoot and kill Border Patrol agents. U.S. law enforcement used to be considered off limits, but that has changed. This isn't a report or speculation. This memo is.
You heard what she just said? She said that Border Patrol agents used to be off limits, but that has changed. What changed it? Is it these lenient ass laws? You know, what changed it? Motherfuckers ain't they starting to not respect the big bad kid on the block, America. You know what I'm saying? People starting not to respect it. They starting to abandon the US dollar. America is looking weak. Do you think? Doesn't matter what you want, doesn't matter what kind of history you want to make as a black woman or a person that's on that side of history that's trying to, as a country, don't matter who it is, black woman, white woman, Chinese woman, Mexican woman. Do you think that other countries would take America serious as a threat or respect it in any kind of way if we had a woman in office? And I'm not saying that I don't mind that I have something against a woman being in office, but do you think that we would be intimidating to any other countries with a woman being in office? I'm just saying. I mean, especially a woman like Kamala. I'm sure that there is a woman that could fit the position, but a cackling, no serious woman like Kamala. I'm just saying. Do you think that people gonna be afraid of big bad America?
Agents, U.S. law enforcement used to be considered off limits, but that has changed. This isn't a report.
There she goes. She said it.
Agents, U.S. law enforcement used to be considered off limits, but that has changed.
That has changed.
This isn't a report or speculation. This memo is coming from inside Border Patrol itself. So what do you think about that?
Well, I think this shows Americans that Border Patrol has a very dangerous job. You know, my husband being in the Border Patrol for over 24 years, we were actually married and we had our two daughters when my husband went through the most rigorous academy in the federal agencies. And so, of course, this shows America that it is a very dangerous job. And I want to warn Americans that there is a documentary coming out where it portrays Border Patrol agents very negatively. And for all the Border Patrol spouses, men and women, I want you to know that you're not alone. We need to make sure that America understands that this is unacceptable. Of course, that they're going to give orders to shoot Border Patrol agents. There's no consequences. We have a lame duck government that is not going to do anything about it. If they shoot and kill a Border Patrol agent, I can guarantee you that the Biden and Harris administration are not going to do anything. How do I know that? It's because we still have Americans that are missing in Gaza, and this government has done nothing to rescue them. So why would they stand for our Border Patrol agents?
And Donald Trump says that a military response needs to be on the Border Patrol as because of this memo and this escalation.
Nah, for real.
Jackson, thank you so much for joining us.
Nah, for real. Military response is what Donald Trump said needs to happen. What's going down? Mozzie, my brother done pulled up to the bootleg ass stew. Shout out to my bro. What's good with you? Yes, indeed, indubitably. Let me jump on my Facebook real quick. I'm still having that problem with it's still showing up like this Facebook user. Good evening, Sheldon Vibes. I want to address you properly. So let me jump over on my Facebook real quick and see who we have greeting Sheldon Vibes. I hope you're having a wonderful day out here. You know, we finna see who you is right now. Valerie, Shannon, what's good? How you doing? Hope everything is great. You know, thank you for pulling up. I really do appreciate you. One of the day one supporters in the building. For sure. Y'all let me know where y'all tuning in from. Hit that like button. Don't forget to do that. If you don't do nothing else, make sure you hit that like button. For sure. Now, she said something She said something. She said a bunch of things up in here. But let me go back to this video real quick. Let me go back to this video. See, this is what they don't want to show you. This lady here, I don't know what her nationality is, but I'm gonna guess that she's Hispanic or something like that. I think she mentioned it. But she said that her parents immigrated to America legally. So this is a slap in the face to those who have done this legally. They want you to think that everybody that is that's Hispanic or foreign or come from a foreign nation, they want you to think that everybody is cool with the immigration laws right now. That they want everybody to come over here the way that it's happening. No, they want people to come in the right way, the same way that they had to come over here. They getting these benefits that they are unable to get because these people are actually citizens because they came over here the right way. So some of those benefits they can't even get, but these illegals can get it. So I'm just saying, what else she say? She
joins us now. Irene, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So it sounds like these migrants feel like their best chance of entering this country is under Kamala Harris, which is not what she's saying.
So they're going to have a whole lot of immigrants coming in right now, influx before the election because they are afraid that Donald Trump may be in office. Understand that the cartel, they've been making billions of dollars off of this. They've been making a whole lot of money off of this, these illegals coming in. So they don't want this to stop. The Biden-Harris administration, they have empowered the cartel. Tupac once said, don't go to war until you got your money right, or something like that. You can't go to war until you got your money right. The cartel done got their money right. America done empowered them. So now they like, shit, bro. Shit been sweet. And you ain't finna stop this sweet shit. So we willing to take some of y'all out. We ready to go to war at this point. We ready to die behind this shit, dog. We've been eating off of this, and you ain't finna stop it. So they have given a green light to shoot at Border Patrol agents. And if Donald Trump gets in office, I believe Donald Trump gonna put the smackdown on that shit. He gonna send the military agents, the military soldiers out there, and it's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, But if we allow what's been going on to continue, Biden, Harris, or Harris and Waltz, whatever that is, it's gonna be crazy like we've never seen. And it's gonna be a bum rush of these people coming in right now. There's probably if Kamala Harris wins and stays in office, they gonna stay here. But if Donald Trump wins and gets in office, he gonna deport a bunch of their asses back. And that's what I don't know. It's crazy. My boy Mizey say he enjoying the news, man. Appreciate that, G. For sure. Bronx, New York. Say they love the podcast, man. I love Bronx, New York right back. Appreciate you, Miss Valerie. Cartel been making money off the government for years now, for real. For real, though. They been racking it up. But this been a whole different racking up right here, boy. Oh, they been getting it real sweet. So they like, nah. We been getting this money. Y'all trying to stop the show. Yeah, we ready to go to war. We ready to go to war behind this. Man. Speaking of Donald Trump, though, that man was up in Pennsylvania cooking fries, serving them up. Let me pull this up, y'all. This shit was funny as hell. This man, Donald Trump, was serving fries, man, in McDonald's. I know y'all done seen it by now, but we finna watch this. Let's get into it. Hold up. Hit that like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up to the bootleg ass stool. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. Let me slow it down. Hey, that's what she said. She said, slow it down for me, baby. Hold on, let me see what we sounded like. All right, we Gucci. All right, let's get up into it. Let's see. McDonald's. Trump works the fries at Pennsylvania McDonald's. It say and accuses Kamala Harris. What he accused her of? Of lying. What she lie about? Well, y'all know she said she worked at McDonald's back when, I think in college or something like that. But yeah. Let's get up into it.
JoJo's going to teach you some drive-through after hand some food out, and this is Frank, who's going to be more than happy to help you teach fries. We're going to start over here on the fry house. I'm going to take the lead at first and show you the basics, and then I'll pass it over to you, all right? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab my fries. We're going to the fryer. We're going to slowly and gently lower them in. Burn ourselves. We're going to do the fry timer. And then we've got a lot of fries today, so we're going to cut another basket out. Grab the basket out.
This ain't the one I saw. I think it was. Hold on.
Now, in a couple seconds, the duty timer's going to go off.
The other one was funny. This ain't the one.
The fries, we need to lift them out of the oil and shake them so that way they don't get stuck together. And then after that, we'll put it back down.
Okay, maybe it is.
Fryer cook, and then when they're done, we're going to bring them over here. So, over here, you have all your fry cartons right here. There's the duty timer. So, duty timer, we're going to press it. We'll lift it out of the oil. Give it a couple shakes, and put it back into the oil.
I think he listening.
Over here, timer, out of the oil.
That's a lot of information to take in when you that old. And I ain't never done nothing like that.
We got extra small, medium, and large cartons all right there for you. A lot of our orders today are going to be medium, so that's what we're focusing on. We got the AccuSalt dispenser right here. The way that this works, it is already measured for you on the salt, so all you got to do, turn it over, let it dispense, and that's it.
That's crazy. It's already measured. Imagine going up in McDonald's and Trump done served your fries.
That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you done this?
8 years.
And you're very good at it, right?
I appreciate it. And then also one other thing.
Damn, 8 years? This man better be management or something.
Sure, we separate the fries and we put them into the fry station. So we don't want to mix old fries with new fries. We want to keep them all fresh and ready to go for the customers. I can show you real quick this for the carton. When you're opening these cartons, you're going to push them aside. Push that bottom part up, and that's that, and then we're going to hold them like this.
I've had many of those.
There you go.
I've probably had more than you.
Probably, yeah.
It's pretty sad when you get ready.
You don't want to squeeze too hard because then you're going to be kind of packing the fries in. The fries
Put them in through that.
Yep, exactly. We'll grab our fries scoop, and we'll put them in there, and that'll be that. Also, when the fries come up, we're going to give them a swirl, make sure they're all evenly salted, everything like that, and then we'll put them on the fry ribbon, ready to go for the orders.
What do you sell? Mostly medium size?
Exactly.
What percentage of that?
That's going to be their question. What percentage is medium fries?
You don't know this out the back of your hand, dog. You supposed to be on top of it, man. For 8 years, you supposed to know this info, Brody.
Yeah, I don't.
But mostly.
I think each location is a little different.
Yeah.
Black people don't be measuring shit, nigga. We just look, we eyeball this shit. Hey, nigga, that's enough.
Medium's the exact size.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, and then once these come up, I'll salt them. I'll make a couple for us, and then I'll pass it over to you, and I'll kind of stand by and make sure that it's straight.
Very good.
And we'll probably drop it once it's your turn. We'll probably drop another basket, and then I'll take care of these. You'll take care of your basket.
Good job, isn't it? Not bad, right?
Yeah, very good.
You have a nice owner? Be careful, he's right there.
Uh-oh, he said, do you have a nice owner? What? What, Trump? Do you have a nice owner? That's some odd shit to ask.
8 years, that's the end of that.
He don't even know the owner. That nigga talking about, do you have a nice owner? Shit, I ain't never met this motherfucker, is what he want to say. I ain't never met the owner until today. I didn't even meet him. Shit, he was just standing over there. I didn't even know it was him till you pointed him out. Shit. They just told me that the owner was coming. Yeah, I ain't never met this fool.
I'm going to the Pittsburgh game tonight. This week's should be good.
It should be a good game.
It should be good. How they know?
So how long did he stay in jail?
This nigga Trump just funny without even trying, bro. I swear.
I'll show. No, not really a shake. So the pool timer's going off. We're gonna hit the timer. We're gonna lift them up, hang them onto there,
Yeah.
and then we're just gonna drain them. So we're gonna hold it here for around 10 seconds.
You don't shake them? Black people would have shook them balls. Nigga, that ain't draining.
And then we're done.
It's still grease up in the middle somewhere, in the top.
And then we can put all of our old baskets right over here.
Tripping.
And you refill for the next time. Same thing.
Nah, man, you gotta give him a shake, bro. He tripping, man. Them some greasy ass fries, bro. He done pissed me off. He done pissed me off, man. Don't go to this location, y'all. He gonna have your fries jacked up.
You always keep them separate.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want to mix old and new.
They measuring the salt and shit. They probably ain't putting enough salt on them motherfucker. Somebody that's why Mozzie say there was too much salt. Man. Who we got? Hey, Sheldon vibes. Who we got? Cheryl Bowman in the motherfucker came building. Appreciate you for pulling up to the bootleg ass stew. Yeah. Hit that like button. Let me know who you is, where you from as you file in. Let's get back to it. Yeah, this nigga with he ain't shake the fries, man.
Fold it over. You don't gotta shake it or anything like that. That's exactly what you need. And then like that. It's done.
Okay, that may be, but you gotta shake them fries, buddy.
Bottom. And then we're gonna give these thick salt. Get the salt evenly dispersed. And then
He's trying to make it look all cool and shit. He don't move like that on a normal. That ain't how he moves for real.
Hey, by the way, did you see the crowds out there? For the victors. They've never seen crowds like that. Take you a long time to beat them with it.
Listen to this nigga talking about the crowds.
What do you think, Doug? Gotta say, gotta report back. There's something going on.
Trump supposed to be doing some work. He talking. Get your ass to work, Trump.
Things happening, Margot. That's not normal.
So you gonna give it a try?
I do.
I'm gonna grab the basket with your hands. And then you can go right into here on the left. Yep, slowly, right here. Slowly, gently lowered into the oil. Don't want to burn yourself.
They already had the what's they called? The little fry basket prepared. I ain't seen nobody pot them bitches up. Nothing.
There you go. And then we're gonna hit our fry timer right here. That one's going good. Now we can drop another one too. So we'll grab one more basket, 2 hands. Yep. We're gonna put it right here. Okay. We'll lower slowly into the oil. Don't want to burn. And then we're just gonna hit our fry timer right here.
Right there.
Yep. Now we're waiting for that duty timer. So now when that duty timer comes up, again hit the timer, take it out of the oil slowly, give it a little shake so we don't get stuck together, and then lower it back into the oil. So this one will probably go off before anybody else. Yep, there we go.
Huh.
Yep, good, got it. So now lift it out of the oil. 2 hands. Start the side on that. Shake, and then slowly back into the oil. That's good. And then we got another one going off. So duty timer right here with that button. Good. And then out the oil. Shake. Back into the oil. Very nice. And then our last one is going to go off. We'll give that a few seconds. I'm going to need a few more fries.
Let's make some more. Got about 10,000 people out there. That's a big crowd, huh?
Mr. Trump, why did you feel it was important to come here today?
I love McDonald's. I love jobs. I like to see good jobs. And I think it's inappropriate when somebody puts down all over the place that she worked at McDonald's. It was a big part of her resume that she worked at McDonald's, how tough a job it was. She specifically worked at the French fry, where they make the French fries, and she talked about the heat. It was so tough. She never worked.
He called it coming out. He called her a lying ass B. They talking about she worked at the fries. Now, I've worked at a few different. Where I work here, I worked at Subway. I worked at Whataburger. Is them the only 2 restaurants I worked? I think them the only 2 restaurants I may have worked at. Yeah. Anyway, I know at Whataburger, you don't just work no damn fry. You don't just work the grill. You don't just work front counter. You gonna rotate at some point. They're gonna teach you one thing, then they're gonna teach you another, then they're gonna teach you another. You see what I'm saying? At least this was my experience, and this was a lot of other people's experience that I know. So maybe, just maybe, it's different, but I doubt it. They don't just put you on the fry and just leave you on the fry, and you just in charge of the fry. Now, unless she only worked there for 1 day or a week or so. You know how people get a job and quit, especially at them ages. I didn't have a job, man. Shit, I quit the first day. I said, hell, I can't do it. I'm not finna do it. Yeah. Anyway, maybe it was one of those, and they put her on a fry, and she's claiming she worked there like that. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, which she's probably lying, she probably never worked there. But they don't just put you on the fry station, baby. They're gonna rotate your ass. Yeah. So that don't sound right. Amongst other things, talking about she listened to Tupac when she was in college. Tupac wasn't even out yet. He didn't have any albums out.
At McDonald's. McDonald's just confirmed that again, by the way. She never worked at McDonald's. In other words, she's lying Kamala. It's a great setup, huh? So what's the second handle for a lefty?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that's, so you have lefty instead of header.
Exactly. Yeah. And then also sometimes we have no salt fries. You got a right hand, you can right hand to the left.
Yeah.
We're going through there.
That's what you're busy, huh?
Exactly. Yeah. So this one's about to be done.
Yeah.
20 seconds on that one. And that one's up. We're gonna once it starts beeping, we'll say full. We're gonna hit the full timer.
Okay.
We're gonna lift it out of the oil. We're gonna hook it onto here.
All right.
Lift the handle up, let it drain, give like 10 seconds. Once it's done draining, we're gonna bring it over to the left side, put it into there, salt, and then take them off.
Can they have some? Looks good, huh? These are definitely fresh.
He said, "Can they have some?"
Take a step back, sir.
I would be wanting to eat some of the fries too, man. Goddamn, hell no, I ain't even finna just. I want some fries right now. Them bitches, I ain't gonna lie, them bitches look golden and delicious.
Okay, shake a little bit.
Now you don't gotta shake it, just right onto there.
Know the McDonald's fries bust.
So that way
Get rid of the oil.
Yeah, very well. And then that's good. We're gonna bring them over directly to this one.
All right.
Very good.
Grab one while it's really hot. See if you can touch that sucker. I don't think so.
Then we're gonna bring that basket far right, all the way over to the right, and hang it right up there. And then we got another full timer. We got that timer. Bring that one up. I'm gonna take care of these.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. Then we put that right far right, hang it right up there. And then want to do this all over here? I did these ones right there. You got that one right there. So grab that.
Take an extra salt.
Yeah, that's good. Right there. And then we're gonna grab the fry tube right here. Put it in there and give it a swirl. Set up.
Okay, there's a little thing.
Medium fry right here, sides, bottom.
He said, "Give me a little thing."
You never even touch it, huh?
He got it backwards.
Right for the fry right
Okay, can I give it to these guys here?
Joe had it backwards. It's supposed to be the other way. Hold on. Well, oh boy did it.
And then
He did it. See, he got it facing him. Trump, you fucking up. You fucking up, man. Give me these damn fries.
You never even touch it, huh? Okay,
right for the fry right here.
can I give it to these guys here?
Say you never even touch. You ain't supposed to touch me.
So another one. So we're gonna sides, bottom, and then we're gonna hold it like this. That way we don't switch
Okay,
around.
good.
Exactly. And then grab your fry scoop. We're plugging those scoops in
I think so.
everything.
Wow.
So a little bit more.
We'll do another one?
And then this one got over here. This one's here for us, so we get there right to here.
Let's go.
Hold that very good. And then you hang that one right back over there. Thank you. And then we're gonna grab our salt. And then just one dump. Good, good, good. Go over. And then we're gonna grab the fry scoop. Just a swirl. Get all that salt mixed up in there.
Never touched by a human hand. Nice and clean. Where's my hands are nice and clean.
Ha.
This guy's a good instructor.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna give a really big one so that look at that. It's pouring out of him. How good is that, Margot? Here, Margot, have them. She's been with me a long time. She's the only one who can afford to have them.
Now, do you want to keep going with the fries? Do you want
No,
to
I think it's good. I think it's good. Now, how about we bag them? Now?
Exactly.
This shit crazy.
Jojo, you're an expert at this, huh? Let's go.
Okay, President Trump, so for our first order that's going out the window, we're going to need 3 medium fries. So would you like to put the medium fries in the bag?
I think so, yeah. So we'll do that.
Great, so we'll start
Because you know who's
with
taking these, right? Mine. Did they ever ask for more salt? Supposing we want some extra salt, can we just go like that?
we will give them salt back.
Watch this out.
Man. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you have it. Trump ass out there serving fries. that was quite funny though. Yup. Now, speaking of Kamala, man, did y'all see what Judge Joe Brown had to say about old Kamami? He loved going in on her. It takes Judge Joe Brown to call her out her name. Now, I haven't seen this. We finna get into it together. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's see what old Uncle Joe Judge got to say. Uncle Judge Joe. Let me share the screen with y'all. This man say she got a pimp.
I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but we got a witch running for president. That woman is the worst kind of sleaze you can ever think of. I was in California when it was going down. And I used to represent 40 years ago a whole chunk of pimps and hoes in Memphis. And I know a hoe when I see one. And when I see a hoe, I know she got a pimp. And I want to find out who the pimps are that we getting tricked out on the benefit of.
Damn.
Who are the pimps that this woman is working for?
Democrat.
And I see some decent ladies out there. I've met a few of you.
Okay.
And I resent the fact that you got a hoe that's being your face. You see, tomorrow is yesterday today. So today was yesterday, and it'll be tomorrow. That's why we have to understand today. What the hell did you just say? Are you gonna fake off about being a Negro? I met a daddy. Sat next to the man for 2.5 hours at the Governor General's table down in Jamaica. My ex-wife asked him what he was. He said he was Irish and he was Hindu. She said, you don't have anybody black in your family? He said, no.
They don't like to identify as being black until it's convenient. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of people like to point out her father's birth certificate says Jamaican. Man, I think we've debunked that 1,000 times by now. There's no need to debunk that again. But for those that may need to, Jamaican is not synonymous with black. There are African Jamaicans, there are Asian Jamaicans, there are white Jamaicans. There are all kinds of Jamaicans. Just like Americans. America is not synonymous with being white. There's a lot of black people. There's a lot of Mexicans. There's a lot of Asians. There's a lot of everything out here. Just saying. You are what you identify as. You know? Shit. Be that. It's a finesse. That's all I'm saying. It's a finesse. And we have yet to see that. We just keep on falling into the same old trap. Now, Donald Trump was sent a cease and desist by Charlemagne the God. Now, if y'all don't know, Charlemagne and Envy, they was on the Breakfast Club, and they said some things about Donald Trump's ad during a football game, and this ad was aiming towards Kamala standing for, or she's pushing for the rights of transgender gender reassignment surgeries for prisoners. And she said this out of her mouth. And so with this ad being played during a football game, DJ Envy, Charlemagne, they both seen it. And so they were speaking on it at the Breakfast Club, and they were speaking about how they don't support that, and how they don't want their tax-paying dollars going towards that. And so Donald Trump heard this, or his team did, and checkmate. They used this for their own ad, you know, or for a new ad rather. And now Charlemagne is sending a cease and desist to Donald Trump. And I'm thinking maybe he's being put up to this. I don't know. But let's get up into it. Let's see what's going down. Hopefully we get some audio playing.
Is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for...
All right, so you seen it, you heard it. And yeah, now, according to the neighborhood talk, it says Charlamagne the God isn't playing with Donald Trump. Recently, the presidential candidate released an ad featuring Charla and DJ Envy speaking negatively about Kamala Harris. And now Charla is asking the courts to put a stop to it. According to Vibe, Charlamagne has issued a cease and desist to Donald Trump for featuring him in a political ad with an out-of-text clip. In the ad, Charlamagne and Envy are seemingly saying they are against Kamala using tax-paying dollars to fund sex change for prisoners. Now, why are they saying seemingly? Because they clearly said this. If you go back and watch and listen to that episode, Charlamagne and Envy both expressed that they don't want their dollars going towards that. You see what I'm saying? But let's continue. It says, in the original video, Charlamagne was discussing how effective he believed Trump's original ad about Kamala supporting transgender sex changes for prisoners was when it originally aired on TV. At the time, he was explaining how when he first saw the ad, he could see how people could be against that specific policy, right? It was Trump's team who took the clip out of context and made it seem as though Charlamagne was on their side. I don't think that was the ad. Now, I just heard the ad, and I didn't think that Charlamagne was on Trump's side. He was just on the side of not supporting sex changes for prisoners. And it seems as if Charlamagne is doing a little backpedaling now because, bro, you said what you said. He's trying to hit them. Oh, no, I wasn't speaking for me. I was saying I see in the point of how in a football game, you put this out here for manly men and they don't want that. They don't want their money going. I see that. Nah, bro, you agree to it as well. You don't want your money going to that as well. You agree with the ad. Yeah. Anyway, Charlamagne is asking for Trump to remove his portion of the ad immediately. Cease and desist been sent, he said, about the disgraceful ad. Since when does Trump care about legal? All right. What do y'all think? Y'all think Charlamagne should have just left it alone, or do you think he's doing his due diligence because he don't want people to think that he's voting for Trump, which I believe he may be secretively. And if he isn't, you know, he seems to be against a whole lot of what Kamala has said. So I don't understand why he wouldn't, why he would still want to vote for her. Not necessarily why he wouldn't want to vote for Trump, but I don't see why he would still support Kamala if he's against a lot of her policies. But, you know, man, whatever. It's kind of like, okay, so Usher, he went and he's finally endorsed Kamala. And this has been a big talk on the internet as well. All right, now, recently, Usher went on The View and he stated that he was not basically too politically astute. He basically said that he wasn't on either side. He didn't give us any impression or indication of him voting for Trump, Kamala. He basically said to go out there, decide amongst yourself what's basically good for you. Let me see. Hold on. See if I can find this clip real quick. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on, my bad, y'all. I thought I had this on the damn screen.
I'm a fan, obviously. You're just the ultimate performer. Who inspired you?
Gene Kelly is one of my inspirations.
I'm trying to find the time stamp.
Well, my God, this is, seeing you after all these years. I mean, it's insane. Yeah. And then you have a year like this. Sold out Dave's presidency, performing at the Super Bowl, a new album. You got married. I didn't get a call, but I understand. And now you've got this.
Really enjoying all of it, trying to savor it as much as I possibly can, and managed to do it. The Super Bowl, before the Super Bowl, you said the residency in Las Vegas, very successful, 100 shows sold out. I then went to Paris, residency style viewing, Las Vegas and in Paris. Yeah. In Paris. So, Paris, and then played the Super Bowl, played 4 sold out.
Well, I watched Usher Rendezvous.
It's in my music, but on the stage I get a chance to play theatrically. I get a chance to really spread my wings and
aside from your eyes, which
you have to look her in her eyes. My mother has
inspirations growing up because you're skating on stage.
Where is this kid at?
Having a good time in Cuba.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the timestamp, man. Maybe somebody done dropped it in the comment section.
Yeah. Really, everybody is not built to do.
It's your prerogative.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, hold up.
That's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have. It's your prerogative.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, hold up. 1 second. Let me speed it down, slow it down to normal. All right.
Of the country that we are and the individual choice.
The country.
All right, so here we go. We got them asking Usher about his stance on politics right now. Let's get up into it. Let me back it up a little bit.
The way she did it, it was like, you do your research and you decide for yourselves. But I, a single cat woman, as she points to, I am voting for Kamala. Do you think? I always say that in this emergency that we're in, I think that behooves artists should come out and speak for Kamala against Donald Trump because he is an existential threat to the country. What do you say to that?
You know what? I don't get too deep into politics. I didn't get a chance to watch the debate last night. I obviously have been watching like everybody else. I think voting is an individual choice. And I think that you're right. You have to look at the reality of the country that we are and the country that we want to be and find the candidate that you feel both are who fits the category of where we want to be. And that's it. And that's what you vote based off of. Who you highlight and how you choose to highlight it on whatever platform you have is your prerogative.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, that's the way. Because really, every.
All right, so you see how they tried to get him to go against Trump. In this emergency that we're in, we really need artists to speak up for Kamala and yada, yada, yada. They didn't even ask him on a neutral tone, like, bro, what do you say to people out here who are unmotivated to vote? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But no, she put it on him to side with them on Kamala, and he basically slid it to the side. And you heard what he said. It's your prerogative. Do what you do. He since switched up the script, and now he's supporting Kamala. What changed? A lot of people are speculating, but let's play this and see what's going down.
Let me make certain that I'm talking to all my AT aliens out here. We ready? What? Oh! Yes. Oh, y'all want to keep going? You know, normally I'm up here to entertain, but today was something far, far more significant for Atlanta and all of Georgia. You know, it's really great to be home. I'm here, home for my past, present, future tour, but took a quick break from that to come here, share a few words with you about the significance of this moment. I feel that this is a momentous opportunity for each and every one of us. You know, it's just 17 days away from a very important election, as we all know, and we have the opportunity to choose a new generation of leadership for our country. We all know what it means to be supportive, but ladies and gentlemen, we are here to support the next President of the United States,
Let me speed this up.
Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, y'all notice how he messed up her name at first. Kamala. A lot of them people some Democratic shields, those who ride for Kamala, they will butcher your ass if you mess up her name and say Kamala or Kamala or whatever. Listen.
Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Kamala Harris, ladies and gentlemen.
He messed up her name. You know why? Because he's not really a true supporter of her. I don't think that he really is riding for her. I think he was pushed out there to do this. If you don't do this, there's going to be repercussions. Diddy's best friend. You just saying, I don't know.
I'm supporting Vice President Harris because she fights for everyone's rights.
Now, I want y'all to listen at these words, bro. And I'm going to let it play. Well, I'm going to interject as well, but I'm going to let it play here in a second. I want y'all to listen at these words, and I want y'all to really think if this sounds like Usher wrote this, or does it sound like some Democratic Shield talking points? Because as you just heard, as I just played a moment ago, Usher just said that he doesn't get too involved in politics. That means he don't get nobody motivated to vote. I don't ever recall Usher being on the front line stomping for any kind of politics or any kind of political situation for nothing. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like his first answer when they asked him on The View about his stance on politics or whatever, I feel like there was more of a pure answer, and you seen his energy, how he was interacting, and it just came from within. But notice how he's going to be so focused on his paper, and he's not even going to move. You know, Usher is an entertainer. He don't move around. We've seen Usher even when he's not entertaining, even when he's just conducting himself like on The View in the interview or whatever. He still has some type of charismatic features about himself. He's not just going to be sitting there still and as if he doesn't want to be there. It looks to me as if he doesn't want to be here, but let's let it roll.
And it doesn't matter where you're from. She has a vision for our country that includes everyone. A vision that supports small businesses.
Hold on, he said it doesn't matter where you're from. These are key words. It doesn't matter where you're from. She's an immigrant, or her family is anyway. And she's allowing these illegal immigrants to come in. It doesn't matter where you're from. She's for everyone. All right? Pay attention.
Invest in our health, in our communities, and gives everyone a chance to get ahead.
This is not his words.
But we got work to do, Atlanta. ATL, we got work to do.
That sounds like Kamala. She said this. She said these exact words. We got work to do. When hold on, if you don't believe me, let me pull it up. Hold on. We gonna watch this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Damn, this ain't it. This ain't it. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Where is it? Okay, so anyway, when her teleprompter messed up and she kept saying 32 days. We got 32. We got work to do. We got some work to do. These are her words. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Hold up.
Days. 32 days. Okay, we got some business to do. We got some business to do. All right. 32 days.
We got some business to do. She said, what? We got business?
Okay, we got some business to do. We got some.
She said this somewhere else. We got work to do. She said these words. But anyway, let's continue.
To get this campaign across the finish line. Work to
These are basically the same words.
To get this campaign across.
Hold on.
No, we got work to do, Atlanta. ATL, we got work to do to get this campaign across the finish line. I'm counting on you. We can make a difference in this election, Georgia, but we got to be committed to do it. Are you ready? We've lived through some very unfortunate realities of our past. However, we must learn from those moments and understand that the voice that we have makes the difference that we want to see. We have to strive to not allow our past to define our future. That's right. And then we need everyone to get out there and to support this campaign. It doesn't matter whether it's going for
What's going down? Maurice from North Carolina said those are not his words. Nah, for real. Says she has said them just about every time. Exactly. So if these are not her words exactly, it's from her team. Her team has written these words for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
From door to door,
it's
every
so
call
obvious.
matters. Every conversation matters. All of it makes a difference in closing this race. We have the power to change this moment in the present. How we vote, I mean, everything that we do within the next 17 days will affect the lives of our children, of our grandchildren, of the people whom we love the most. Let's vote for a future, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's talk like this.
The future that we want them to thrive in. I love you more, but I love Kamala Harris even more.
It's cringy. It's cringy as hell. This man said, I love you, but I love Kamala Harris even more. Nah, bro. Nah.
Of Kamala Harris even. The future that we want them to thrive in. I love you more, but I love Kamala Harris even more.
Now, if you pay attention to his body language, he hadn't left those words off that paper. These words were provided to him. Now, I understand sometimes if you're writing a speech, you'll have it right there to help guide you through. I've written a lot of words in my time, and usually, for the most part, at least myself, I can remember what I wrote. You know, I may look down here and so just refreshing myself. But Usher is a performer; he can remember words. For damn sure. This shit was presented to him, and it was probably presented to him in such a fashion as, there's some tapes out here, man, that are I'm quite sure you wouldn't want to get out. So, we can make sure those tapes don't get out, my boy, if you do us this one favor. This is all you got to do. All you got to do is pull up, hop out, read this here for the cameras at this Kamala rally. If not, and you can, it's your prerogative. As you mentioned on The View, it's your prerogative. However, there's consequences if you don't agree. You see what we did to your best friend, Diddy. I mean, we can end you like that. So, I mean, you know, I don't know. Just read or weep. Read it and weep.
I want her to be our next president of the United States.
Listen to how he's talking.
And we can do it, but we're going to do it together. One more time. That. We ready. What?
This nigga bucking them eyes. This nigga bucking them eyes like a slave. We sure is. We's ready, boss. Y'all get out there and vote. They got me by the nuts. Y'all go out there and vote for Harris. Cause shit.
Come on, Georgia.
He's literally bucking them eyes, man.
What?
We know how Usher pump up a crowd. This is not Usher pumping up a crowd. This shit is faulty, man. It's not authentic. I don't feel Usher being real, his real energy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he just ain't delivering. He trying though. He can't wait till this shit over with.
Thank you so much. Vote early. Let's do this.
That boy said, let's do this. Man. That shit sound like it was straight out of Kamala's pocket, man. Man, yeah, this election, man, this shit is crazy. I'll be glad when it's over with. Oh. Now, in other news, we got Biden. He has approved $175 billion in student loans for nearly 5 million people. Well, damn. I wish I don't. Am I in that damn number? Because I think I applied for that shit. Let me see something. Hold up. And this is very odd right around election time. It's just crazy. All right, now, according to, who is this? WQOW. It's just the first article. I just pulled some up. Biden approved $175 billion in student loan forgiveness for nearly 5 million. All right, now with less than 3 weeks before the November election, man, the Biden-Harris administration has finally delivered on their bullshit ass position on these loans that they said that was going to forgive during the last election season. This is what they ran on last election, you know, student loan forgiveness and things of that nature. You feel me? And they have yet to deliver until now. But anyway, the Biden-Harris administration, get out the way, is reminding voters how it has delivered a historic amount of student debt relief as Republicans have challenged several of its efforts in court and balked at the cost. Another round of forgiveness was announced Thursday, bringing the total amount of student loan cancellation to more than $175 billion for nearly 5 million people since President Joe Biden took office. That's roughly equal to 11% of all outstanding federal student loan debt. More than 1 million of these student loan borrowers received debt relief through the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, which promises loan forgiveness to public sector workers like teachers and nurses after they've made 10 years of qualifying payments. All right, now PSLF program has been in place for more than 15 years, but had been riddled with administrative problems. For too long, the government failed to live up to its commitments, and only 7,000 people had ever received forgiveness under public service loan forgiveness before Vice President Kamala Harris and I took office. Biden said in the statement, we vow to fix that. He added, Biden's Department of Education made it easier for borrowers to qualify for what the PSL, public service loan forgiveness, a stark contrast to former President Donald Trump, who repeatedly proposed ending the program, and he was in the White House. Oh, when he was in the White House, rather. All right, so this is that them running on this, you know what I'm saying? So this is something that Donald Trump opposes, and this is them letting people know, hey, vote for us because Donald Trump ain't trying to forgive them student loans. I mean, yeah. Anyway. I'm not finna read all of that. You get the point. I'm sure y'all don't want to hear me read that much. I just gave y'all the information, enough of it. Mm-hmm. Now, speaking of Trump, though, man, the Central Park 5, right? The Central Park 5 is now suing Donald Trump for defamation for his statements about them during the presidential debate. One second. All right. DD Blues right here, man. So according to the Guardian, says Central Park 5 members sue Trump for defamation after debate commenced. 5 men say Trump acted with reckless regard for truth after he falsely said they pleaded guilty to rape 35 years ago. Now, I haven't followed this story and I don't know too much about it, but that's what I've heard. I mean, I heard that they pled guilty to it too, but I heard that was maybe either coerced maybe into it, or maybe they didn't have proper representation or something to that effect. Something. But I did hear that they did confess to it. But I'm not too sure. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't heard it from my own ears. I haven't heard any of the interrogation tapes or nothing like that. I just heard from he say, she say. So don't take what I say to the bank. Says 5 men collectively dubbed the Central Park 5 sued Donald Trump for defamation Monday after he falsely said during the presidential debate that they had pleaded guilty to a brutal rape 35 years ago, despite the fact that they had their convictions overturned. Lawyers for the 5 alleged in the lawsuit that the former president acted with reckless disregard for the truth and with intent to cause severe emotional distress by claiming during the September 10th debate that they had killed a person in the notorious incident and admitted their guilt. The 5 men have always denied the crime and were later exonerated. Okay, so I guess they've always denied it, at least according to this lawyer here speaking. Trump's comments came during a segment of the Philadelphia debate dedicated to race relations after Kamala Harris recalled that he took out a full-page ad in the New York Times and other newspapers calling for the reinstatement of the death penalty at the height of the public outcry over the case in 1989. Now, if Trump did this, which he did, I'm quite sure, just like a lot of people in the public thought that these guys was guilty. And if they confessed, then there would be more reason to believe that they're guilty. If you've heard that they confessed or something like that, I don't know. But if you believe somebody is guilty, I mean, then you would want them to receive the full extent of the law, I'm sure, if you feel that way. But I wonder if he still feels that way, if he feels like they're innocent, because I believe that it's been said that their convictions was exonerated because of some kind of inconclusive evidence or something to that effect. Like I said, don't quote me to the bank. I'm only going off of some of the information that I've received, bits and pieces, because I haven't followed it too closely. I've just only heard. I've seen a few videos, but I haven't been like I haven't delved into it. So if they got off on some technicalities like that, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are innocent. Doesn't mean they're guilty. And I'm not saying neither nor. You feel me? I'm just giving you how the law works. You know what I'm saying? So anybody, it doesn't necessarily have to be them per se. It could be anybody under the law. If you get off on technicalities, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not guilty. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're guilty. It just means there was some kind of loophole to get you off. But anyway, I digress. It says responding. Trump said they come up with things like what she say. I'm sorry. They come with things like what she just said, going back many, many years, when a lot of people, including Mayor Michael Bloomberg, agree with me on the Central Park 5. They admitted, they said they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, killed a person, ultimately, then they pled, we're not guilty. All right. So if they did plead and he said in response to them pleading, then how can you hold him to the fire on it? But like I said, I don't know if any of this is true. I'm just presenting it to you. In fact, the 5, Yusuf Salam, Raymond Santana, Kevin Richardson, Antron Brown, and Corey Wise all pleaded not guilty to the crime, which took place when they were minors, alleged between 14 and 16. The victim, Trisha Miley, a 28-year-old investment banker, was seriously injured in the attack but survived. The 5 were convicted and jailed, but in 2002, they were released after a blatant confession by Mateus Reyes, a serial murderer and rapist, was confirmed by DNA evidence. The men were subsequently given $41 million in civil action. Okay, in a civil action. Okay, there we got some information right there then. So the real person who did it confessed. So how did they get 5 people from 1? And if that person survived, how was she not able to identify them? What did she say during this whole situation? Did she not identify them? Did she? I'm confused. It's a lot of questions that I need answered. Anyway, it says defended Trump's conduct at the defendant Trump's conduct at the September 10 debate was extreme and outrageous, and it was intended to cause several severe emotional distress to plaintiffs, yada, yada, yada. Let me see. All right, I guess I'll finish reading this. It might be some information up in here. Let me see, where was I at? Defended Trump's conduct at the September 10 debate was extreme and outrageous, and it was intended to cause severe emotional distress to plaintiffs, stated the lawsuit filed with the U.S. District Court in Eastern Pennsylvania. It added, plaintiffs never pled guilty to the Central Park assault. Plaintiffs all pled not guilty and maintained their innocence throughout their trial and incarceration, as well as after they were released from prison. The suit also pointed out that no one was killed in the attack and that Trump had misstated the name of the New York's mayor at the time, who was Ed Koch, whatever. Trump originally waded into the case after the arrest of the 5 youths who were Black and Hispanic by taking out a full-page newspaper ad that read, "Bring back the death penalty and bring back our police." Contrary to Trump's claim at the debate, Koch did not agree with Trump's position in the ad. So is Trump being said to be a liar? The lawsuit stated that one of the 5, Yusuf Salam, now a New York City council member, was present at the debate and approached Trump, asking him to apologize to the exonerated 5. Trump turned to him and said, "Are you on my side then?" To which Salam replied, No, I'm not on your side, according to the court filing. But then he like, fuck it. Like, shit, what you stepping to me for? I mean, come on. What did you expect for anybody? Somebody coming at you, hey, man, I'm going to need you to apologize. Nigga, all right, shit, you going to vote for me? Hell no, I ain't vote for you. Well, nigga, fuck you then, shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, Trump said, "Nigga, fuck you." All right, now he said this is not the first time Trump has insisted that 5 were guilty despite their exoneration. In 2014, he called the damages awarded to them the heist of the century. Damn. In an article of the New York Daily News in 2019, while president, he told journalists in the White House that you have people on both sides of that. They admitted their guilt. If they admitted their guilt, I mean, damn. But if they were beat into it, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, was any of them intimidated into it? Did any of them say, hey, man, you know, you're only looking at probably 5 years. All you got to do is say you did it. Otherwise, they gonna hang you. They gonna give you the death penalty. You see what I'm saying? Did they give him something sweet like that and be like, God damn shit, fuck it. At this point, they're gonna lock me up anyway, and I'm innocent as hell, but they're gonna lock me up anyway. So all I got to do is just say I did it, and they're gonna give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Was it something like that? I mean, you gotta look at that as well. You know. Anyway, a spokesperson for Trump's campaign dismissed the suit as just another frivolous election interference lawsuit. Okay, filed by desperate left-wing activists. Quite enough. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, there you had it. Anyway. But yeah, man, I'm finna go ahead and jump up off of here. I've been on here for a good little hour and 15 minutes or so. You know, it's been good. It's been sweet. We're gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna try to get on later. I'm gonna jump back on here later, you know, just like that. You feel me? Hit that like button, let me know who you is, where you from. If you want to donate, you can donate by sending me super chats on YouTube and stars on Facebook. You can also do so by utilizing that cash out, which is floating at the bottom of the screen. You feel me? I would love for you to do so because I receive 100% of the proceeds. That way, YouTube and Facebook, they get a big chunk of the donations. However, if you choose to send it that way, I still would be highly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm highly appreciative. And you feel me? But yeah, we're gonna end it right here. Until next time, we out.